The world's first independent Black republic was forged in the fires of history's most successful slave rebellion. To protect that newborn liberty from a French naval invasion, thousands of newly freed citizens hauled millions of stones up a mountain peak to construct the Citadelle Laferriere, the largest fortress in the entire Western Hemisphere. For over 2 centuries, the concept of the fortress has defined the physical and psychological architecture of this nation. Today, the threat vector has inverted. The massive stone walls built to keep foreign empires out have moved down into the streets, erected by citizens trying to keep internal chaos at bay. Down at sea level, the capital city of Port-au-Prince is paralyzed by an explosive reality. Massive swaths of territorial control have been violently absorbed by local armed street factions. Look at this chart comparing median income to housing costs to see the numbers driving this collapse. The local median wage sits at a depressed baseline of less than $100 a month. Yet securing a fortified apartment in a guarded enclave like Pétion-ville commands between $500 and $1,500 US. These rental figures finance a completely isolated infrastructure. To maintain a secure perimeter, every dollar of rent must account for the imported costs of heavy diesel generators, independent solar networks, and round-the-clock private security details. When public infrastructure collapses entirely, the state stops providing safety or power. Survival for the 99% requires buying into a highly expensive, privatized fortress mentality. On paper, Haiti appears highly accessible. The official diplomatic framework offers a generous 90-day visa-free entry to almost all nationalities, including citizens of the US, UK, EU, and India. The pavement reality is a total institutional breakdown. The primary gateway, Toussaint Louverture International Airport, faces sudden, indefinite cancellations as violence frequently breaches the surrounding perimeters. The secondary escape route offers no relief. The land border sharing the island of Hispaniola is frequently sealed by military order from the Dominican Republic, severing commercial and civilian transit. Add to this an uncontrollable geographical barricade. Haiti sits dead center in the Caribbean hurricane belt, hammered by violent torrential monsoons from May to October. You are boxed in from all sides. Grounded flights, militarized borders, and catastrophic weather patterns create a perfect storm of isolation. Navigating the space between these locked gates requires extreme global caution. Solo travel is completely discouraged. Moving outside secure zones requires armored transit and professional armed coordination. Out on the streets, the US dollar dictates the informal economy. Because nearly all basic resources arrive under heavy private security, a simple plate of securely sourced local food inflates to between $6 and $12. With local corporate structures severely depressed, the population is forced to fall back on subsistence agriculture, harvesting mangoes and coffee to scratch out a living. For foreign nationals, the earning matrix is brutally narrow. The only prominent channels for employment exist within highly specialized, high-risk tactical operations. These are limited almost entirely to United Nations logistical networks, international medical missions, and frontline NGO humanitarian operations. The formal economy operates as a shadow state. Rather than a unified government, daily survival is administered by a patchwork of international aid groups and private security details. Yet beneath this extreme systemic pressure, the human reality endures. The cultural soul of Haiti remains intensely, defiantly vibrant. Communities are bound together by the deep, stabilizing roots of complex voodoo spiritual heritages, providing an unbreakable psychological anchor. That resilience bleeds directly onto the concrete. Explosive street artistry serves as a historical record and a highly visible voice for the citizens. National pride is meticulously preserved in culinary masterpieces. Cubes of pork shoulder are marinated in citrus and Scotch bonnet peppers, deep-fried into crispy griot, and served over native black mushroom rice. Art, food, and faith. These 3 pillars act as the ultimate invisible fortress, protecting the identity of the 99. Today, their descendants are forced to build isolated private walls just to survive the night. Would you brave the front lines of history to witness the resilience of Haiti? Let us know in the comments. Next stop, Honduras, the ancient Mayan banana shield of Central America. Subscribe to stay real.